Hello, Omenstorm here. Welcome back to more Harvestella. Never mind the fact that the title changed right before this started because I accidentally forgot to update the title. But we are going to be finishing off the quest Mr. Coco's Secret in this particular episode, and then the plan is to go and do more stuff in the Castle of Illusions. I need to turn down my headset volume because, dear goodness, I forget that this game is very loud at the normal volume settings. I do like that my headphones are such that I can adjust my audio independent of what's being picked up, because I know with my other older headset, if I were to try and change the volume via that, it would also change the volume in the stream, which is not necessarily what I want, because dear goodness, if you guys were trying to listen to stuff at the volume I listen to stuff, you guys would have...
Got some crops begging to be
Well, you guys
harvested.
wouldn't have a problem. It would just mean a whole lot of background work for me. But, yeah, with these headphones, I listen to them at, I believe it's, press the little thing and it'll go to... Yeah, I'm currently listening to Harvestella at 4% volume for my headset. So, it's... And even that, it sometimes feels on the louder side for me, but... Yeah, I can only imagine what the average person would be thinking if the background volume was at 4% and then I was just at my normal volume. Okay, let's see. This strawberry jam, did I need it for something? I don't remember. We've got another thing. Hey, it's always fine to have the volumes on things, and I am pressing the wrong button to switch tabs on this. So we've got good things of pepper. Black pearls I can probably just go and ship. I know that I was hoarding those for just not wanting to sell them, but at this point there's really not any reason to sell them, because even if I sell them, the person isn't going to like go and actually get mad at me that I sold them, so I should just go and throw those in the shipping box to ship out so that I can make some money. Throw the feather in there. The strawberry jam, I do not remember if I need that for a dish or not. I'm also sitting here realizing that I lost track of my things that tell me what dishes I still need to cook, because I was going and playing other games that required me to go and do a lot of writing, so I only have one list of dishes right now, which is a bit embarrassing. And out of the Chitola stuff, it actually looks like we don't have any of the stuff that we need. This wants one more thing. That wants grape juice, so we can't make that. Luckily, Arjun is on the other side of this, and we can make one of the things they want if I press the right button. So we can go ahead and make this. So this works out well since we're going to be heading to Argent anyways. We got an Argent dish made. I think I was thinking of for here required different jams, wasn't it? No, that's here that requires the different jams, isn't it? Or maybe I'm just insane. I could have swore there was one that required different jams. Maybe I'm just going insane. Or maybe it's a dish I haven't unlocked yet. We do need... Wait. This one? We do need the grape juice at the very least. But I seriously remember there being something that required different jams. But I guess I'm just going slightly crazy and misremembering things. Do I actually have any of the berries to go and make stuff? I do not. I could go and make some more stuff with the peaches, but I'm not going to. The peppers can probably have something done with them. The nectar cane I should go and make into more flour mill. I can't make anything with.
Farm work is pretty good brain exercise.
We don't have enough nectar cane to make stuff in the level 2, but we should have enough to make stuff in level 1. Fermenting barley, can throw that in there. A bunch of that. Feed make, don't have anything there. But I also don't think we need to... No, I should always be trying to get some feed made if I can. And on that note, we will move just a single thing of grass over. Oh dear goodness, I can feel my voice getting slightly off, so apologies, so I'll take a quick drink of water. It is cold and dry and everything here, and that can easily screw with my voice. That, and I've got a stupid cold that I've had for way too long, and the only reason I have this stupid cold is because the winter weather here has been so bad that my space hasn't been able to stay as warm as I would like it to have been. So I've clicked it. Okay, that has 16 at first moment there. I thought that was empty. I also have been having fun trying to deal with the weather going and just screwing with my internet constantly, which makes it really hard to stream. But that's not here. Did I? Okay, good. My mic looks like it is unmuted. And OBS is saying that it is picking up volume at least. So that's good. Oh. They look like they're ready for harvest, but they're not. Speaking of that, we have stuff in the water biome. Oh, we've got little coconut things up here that I've forgotten the names of. Coconuts. I think I'd be able to remember that, but yeah, oh well. But with all that said and done, now we can go head out because everything should be taken care of. And how much filler do I have? Not enough for me to care about trying to do anything. I actually should stop by and left and
Take it easy.
check out that final upgrade because, again, I think this should be the last one. But then again, I also thought the last upgrade I get, or the last little feed I gave, was the last one, so maybe I should be going based off of what I'm thinking. 2,000. Oops. That's so expensive, but that's also part of the reason why why I am trying so hard to go and get all the dishes like prepared and such. And I don't have anything else that I can give to him right now, unfortunately. Now, I am going to start doing some stuff off stream after this, but it's mainly going to be farming and gathering stuff. Let's check Shatola and see if I have anything I can turn in at the tavern here. Then after that, we will stop in the cave and go deal with the stuff with Coco's quest. stop in Arjun, turn in the food that we know we have for Arjun, and then it will be off to the Castle of Illusions. And do we have... No, we do not have anything. We have just 3 dishes left there though, so we are so close but so far. And I am still going to do character side stories on stream and such, and I'm going to do quests on stream, so those will still be on stream even if I usually end up going and devoting entire episodes to just trying to take care of a few of the character things usually. And I do not remember how far in I need to go. Okay, so I could actually probably try and pick a fight with one of the fears in this dungeon, but I don't know if I actually want to do that in the end. I see you chasing after me. You can stop that. Oh, I did not think that I was just going to take that down.
This is a dangerous enemy.
And we have everyone right here. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Mr. Coco. Honey. Good luck with everything. Kona Kona says thank you. Koni Koro Koran. You're going now? Kono! Be a stranger, okay? Go and visit our town again when you're a pro salesman. We always need ingredients at the inn. And please come and stay with us when you do. You're always welcome. Kona! I'm rooting for you, Mr. Coco. Well, take care. Kona! Mr. Coco, I'll never forget you. Kona! Oh. I don't know what to say about everything that's been going on with this quest. At least she didn't grab and run off with him again. He's gone. And the keeper's waiting for you. Yeah. Omen, are you alright? That fairy again. What's wrong all of a sudden? Oh, what? There's nothing happening? I rushed over because I felt something evil in the air. Okay? I must have got it wrong. Oh well, back to the farm. Should I be concerned about that? What was that all about? Any excuse to leave the farm. Well, that was spooky. Anyway, shall we start heading to Arjun? Do I have to do something else in here? No, I do not. So I am just going to backtrack the way I entered here because I'm pretty sure that is the shortest distance to getting out of here. And that here is level 37. What level am I? I actually don't... I'm level 39. Huh. It's actually been quite a while since I've actively paid attention to the, force of habit. But, force of habit to use that to return to the farm when I'm trying to leave a place. But it's been a while since I was actually paying attention to my level. So it's kind of nice to know what level I am again. Oh. Having gone and exited that by teleporting back to the farm, that was... Oh, that was not intended, but that at least got a laugh out of me. And you... I have food to deliver. Carrying in a fur coat. And in 2,000 grilla. Okay then. Makes 3 different meals you've brought so far. Awesome. Please keep bringing me different foods. Use all the help I can get. I'd love a few more dishes. Alright. I'm curious what this herring in a fur coat looks like. You see him off safely? Yes, thankfully. That's good. I'm sorry to see a good employee go, though. At least that should be the end of that rumor for now, and we can get back to normal. What about your underground store? What underground store? Hey, careful what you say. Now that Mr. Coco's gone, I'll work twice as hard for the two of us. I know I can trust you to keep the rooms nice and clean. You sure can. Oh, I totally forgot to clean up Mr. Coco's room. Oh no, please get it cleaned up before people come up with another crazy rumor. Next thing you know, they'll be saying there's a gnome stain in there. Yes, sir. Does this world have gnomes? Actually, wait. No, I think we've come across an enemy that's called a gnome before. I just don't remember now. Gonna go on. Are the humans gone now? Yes, I think we lost them. In that case, please tell us what you found. Kona. You can stop pretending now. Talk normally. Sorry, I got used to it. All our spies ended up like that, speaking gibberish. Thanks for taking one for the team. So, did you get the information? Yes. You really got those humans. They didn't suspect a thing. Good job. Gathered plenty of information about the inn. I'll give you the full report when we get home. Okay. Now we can start putting our plan into action. That's right. We already have a monopoly on the livestock trade. Next is to take over the hospitality business. Yes, sir. Shut up. That's certainly a thing to have going on. Oh. And I don't, yeah, there isn't anything else here except for character stories, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Now is when I do actually want to head back here, though. So, I wonder what that sparkly powder is used for. I think I saw something, but I don't remember. Darn it, this needs a cabbage. I was excited to go and make it, but I need the cabbage. Ooh, if I get one more pepper, I can make the meat with spicy origin sauce. Unfortunately, that is not one of the dishes that needs to be made for the quest. And isn't it Earth for quests and origin? Maybe? Oh, there's one quest left there. We just simply don't have it yet. So it is probably related to the Tower of Illusion. And we'll need to finish the Tower of Illusion first. But
Take it easy.
darn it, I don't remember if it's the Tower of Illusion or the Castle of Illusion. Castle of Illusion, okay. I think I can be forgiven for calling it a tower, granting the fact that it spans up into the sky like it does. That's not the direction I want to go. So I should be able to head right back through here because we activated the shortcut previously. And let's try not to pick a fight. Thinking about it, I can't worry about the level 2 things because I have not gone to the area yet where we can actually purchase the recipe for level 2 upgrades. So that's actually something I don't need to be worrying about as much as I was
End of battle. All
thinking
clear.
for a moment. I want what's on the other side of that, but I'm going to have to go and fight things if I wanted, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, I see something shiny over here. Maybe if I interact with whatever's shiny over here, it will turn off the gates. Or maybe it won't, who knows. Switch on the wall. Let's press the switch. Oh, it didn't notice me. Good. Oh, but there's a bunch of them over there. I like how I was just getting ready to
All clear.
go and do. Oh. I could have just simply gotten around the gate.
Let the battle commence.
Oh. I feel really foolish right now. I could have avoided this entire fight. Oh, I've actually taken a lot of health damage. I keep forgetting that I'm actually getting hurt pretty badly in these missions. But I do still want to actually like be fighting these things just simply because one, I'm getting the sturdy screws which are needed for making some things that I'll need a lot of later on. And two, it's experience, and getting more levels is going to be helpful to me. I think I'm going to have to fight them. Oh, hello. They saw me. Oh, we go and actually went and took care of that all much easier than I was honestly expecting it to go. I kind of expected that to go very poorly. Boy, now, I didn't even go and step in the laser grid. No need to go and start attacking me. The lethal stealth route. There's no one to notice if there's no one left. Actually, I don't think I've played any stealth games on this channel, which is slightly humorous to me considering the fact that stealth games are one of my favorite games to play. But I think part of that also just stems from the fact that stealth games, if you are playing them stealthily, can be very low. And while I feel like my commentary has improved a decent bit since I started getting back into streaming a fair while ago, now I see the comment about Metal Gear Rising, and if I had the ability to, I would go and play every single Metal Gear game on this channel. And I mean all the Metal Gear games. That includes like the original, like actual Metal Gear 1, 2, and so on. Not just Metal Gear Solid. And I'd also play Metal Gear Acid and Metal Gear Acid 2. And I actually really like Metal Gear Acid. It was such a fun thing to suddenly have like the card mechanic. Now, it could be really annoying, but I actually just really loved
Let the
that.
battle commence.
But out of all of the Metal Gear games, I think the only one I have not played is, I'm trying to remember the name of it now. The only one that I haven't played to completion is one that I remember it being for the Xbox, and I just wasn't able to get it. I'm not entirely certain if I'm remembering right.
All
I
clear.
might be misremembering. I actually have the game in a bundle because I did eventually get an Xbox. But I just never sat down and played the game. Oh dear goodness, I wish I could remember the name of the game right now.
Your judgment day has
But I
come.
just simply cannot at this moment. I might go and check that later. Oh, my character's getting ready to fall asleep. Let's not fall asleep in this mixture if I can so help it. I see where there's a button, so let's kind of rush towards that. Okay, what does this do, and does it help me collect or answers? Oh no. The ow. It's a thing that wants me to answer based off of the puzzle that we had very long ago. And we've got a very slow laser wall while I'm trying to rush. Of course this happens. Now, quickly run. Actually, I don't even know that we need to run, just move. Yes, and I've played Metal Gear Survive, as miserable
This
an
is not
experience
going
as
to
that
be an
was for me
easy approach.
personally. Metal Gear Survive didn't feel like a Metal Gear game. Actually, are servers even running anymore? I don't know. If its servers aren't running, then I won't have to play it, but I also would have a very long buffer point between playing Metal Gear and getting to Metal Gear Survive. I know there is the one thing that just came out on Steam that has Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 in it, if I'm remembering right. You know what? I see the talks about Metal Gear Survive. I need to find out if it's shut down or not. I'm pretty sure that it closed service, but I don't know. Well, it seems like it's still active, which is slightly surprising me. Yeah, I know that there was a collection of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 that just came out. I don't know if that's the one that's on Steam, though. I think that's the one on Steam. I also know that there's also the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Goodbye may seem forever. So sad to say goodbye to Mr. Coco, but I'm glad we got the chance to work together, no matter how brief. I'm going to be the best greeter ever by the time he visits the inn again. I'm going to surprise the pants off him, so I won't let this keep me down. I don't want Mr. Coco to laugh at me, so I'm going to work with the innkeeper to make the inn bigger than ever. Oh, I can harvest some stuff I
Got some
planted.
crops begging to be
The
harvested.
lump potatoes. Oh, okay. But as I was saying, I know that I believe the name was Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. I know that's supposed to be coming out relatively soon, and I really want to get that and play it, but that's also
I can probably
further
use
back on
some.
my list of like things to play. And oh dear goodness, I have a ton of lemon juice now. Oh, that's so much more lemon juice than I was thinking I was going to have. My goodness. We also have lump potatoes, so we actually ended up with a pretty decent haul from that dungeon run, I guess. still have the seafood, luckily. No animal out here to go and pet because it's raining, so we don't need to worry about that. Throw the feed in there. And here for this, I need to.
The key is to have fun with everything.
Why is my 18? That's how many I need. But say, why is my math really bad with trying to figure out how many of a thing I need to plant? Especially since I've been freaking doing 5x5. It just now is occurring to me how frequent it is in farming games that the upgraded like auto watering areas are 5x5 squares.
See you later.
Huh. Like, I'd never really thought about it before, but that's just kind of occurred to me because the one farming game I've been playing off stream, it's a whole bunch of, why are words escaping me? It's got a whole bunch of automated stuff, and it ends up being 5x5 squares. I know that a 5x5 square ends up being logical for grids, but it just, the fact that almost every farming game I can think of at current, the upgraded thing is a 5x5 square is just a little bit of a small surprise to come to the realization of. And I also am just not getting my thoughts quite properly in order for the matter either. But that was just one of those things that I've never really thought about. And I've just suddenly come to the realization all of a sudden. Okay, so that should all be fine and
Take it easy.
good. I just spent a metric ton of my money on that, so hopefully I can recoup the costs somewhat soon for that. I don't even think I'm halfway through this tower yet, which is something. Oh.
I think this battle is best avoided.
Thank you for your input, Dianthus. I agree. I would very much like to avoid the battle. Oh, there's the laser ball again. Am I actually going to get caught by the laser ball? Okay, I'm not. I was going to laugh if I was just slightly too slow and got caught by the I forgot to go look up the thing because we have oh, I only forgot the second one apparently. Huh. Ooh, Philosopher Stones. This is Sage attributes. Used to fortify weapons. Huh. I can think of several characters from various media who would love to have found a Philosopher's Stone that casually. And I can also think of several who would be absolutely terrified to have found a Philosopher's Stone that casually.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has
You
come.
okay, cat? You took a major jump there. Cat just jumped from the table to a chair halfway across the room and almost knocked the chair over. Okay, cat? They seem fine. Oh! Huh. I think I have to fight that. Pretty sure I have to fight that. Actually, I probably could just walk around it realistically, but we're gonna go fight it. I just need to try and pay attention to everyone's health. What the heck was that? Why do I have a feeling that would have been very bad for me to have been caught up in that growl? This actually isn't anywhere near as big a threat as I was. That thing looked so intimidating, and then it just wasn't a danger at all. Oh, we got a Modus here. Activate that. And let's go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, fine. Through this door. What horrible atrocities of the mind of mankind are we about to discover? This is very nicely decorated, despite the ruin. Where are we now? It looks like a throne room, but I must say, it's not like any throne room I've ever seen. This is where the royalty stay? It doesn't feel like there's anybody here. Correct. This is where we would enshrine the king we created. And how does one create a king? I don't understand what's going on. After we had gifted the monolith to humanity, we realized we would also need to gift them authority. Thus, we conceived a transient king, his throne and his castle. That is what we prepared this building for. You mean you saw fit to create a false monarch? If you desire the unvarnished truth, then you are correct. Liar, my princess, creation of your design? You think I believe such mendacity? Her gentle touch, the sound of her voice, you're saying it's all forgery? You have it wrong, horned creature. I know not where you were able to grasp such memories, but we never created a monarch. Consequently, the castle has no king. It has been this way from the beginning. Neither King Louis nor Princess Liddell surpass more than mere rumor. How can that be? All we did was build the castle. It was you who created the tale of its king. Upon witnessing this, we came to one conclusion. Humans will create a truth where truth is lacking. Or rather, if it does not exist, people will choose to believe in it wholeheartedly. You will create a god from nothing, and you will revere them. It is a uniquely human characteristic. You took advantage of that trait of yours and saw no need to place a real king on the throne. Whether the throne was empty or not, the presence of the castle alone was enough to convince you. Since the rumor had already begun to circulate, all we needed to do was provide a sense of authority. We took advantage of the most functional part of your intelligence, your imagination. I can't believe that. There's no way. Is it really so unbelievable? Think about it. The most we know are the things that happen around us. Outside of that, we are only able to rely on rumor and hearsay. So you mean our reality is covered up by our own imagination? But still, you yourselves build within your own imagination a phantom sense of peace. That is why we call this place the Castle of Illusion. It was all unfolding smoothly, and then quietus began to occur. How could this be? My princess, she was never real? Why would you do such a thing? A reasonable question. It was necessary to hold your civilization back from progressing further than it has. In order to do that, we suppressed the need for war and graced you with boundless resources. That is why we sowed the monolith into the earth, the limitless tangible resource. What would follow was the creation of the transient king who would unify all with their God-given regal authority. We saw this as the most efficient means of halting your need to question the universe, because we are familiar with the habits of your intelligence. Can't say I'm a fan of your tone. All I'm hearing is that the omens have been keeping us as pets this whole time. That is not what I'm saying, but even you may not be... I have received a transmission from my compatriot. This girl you're searching for, is her name Arya? That's her. What did she get into? What's breaking? My compatriot says they are questioning one of Geist's followers and have taken into custody a human named Arya. Really? Then would you take us to her? There's a lot I want to say, but Arya takes priority. We need to make sure she's okay. Is there... Ooh, there is a treasure chest over here. And it's just got a fancy root in it. Okay. I was gonna say, is there anything to loot in the throne room? But, all we're getting for our effort is apparently a plant. That looks like a ginseng. But yes, the lives of everyone in the, protagonist party is rapidly going and just being upturned for what they understood for their entire lives. I don't actually remember how many floors this place has. I think it has 6 floors, but I don't remember. It's being so rough. Do you even know what pain is? I know that voice. Arya. Huh? Why are you all here? We came here to rescue you. It seems like you didn't need it. As long as you're safe, I suppose. Still as feisty as ever, I see. For a moment there I was worried. Well, it seemed touch and go for a moment. As luck would have it, this omen came to my rescue just as I made my escape. Nivalis, have you taken any damage? I am fine. I have taken the basic measures. Geist and his lot seem to have treated her with respect. There are no visible injuries on her person. Omen, there's something I want to talk to you about. Preferably somewhere else. I just want out of this place. Do you mind, Dianthus? I imagine you find it hard to trust us after everything you have heard. This girl's been your friend from the beginning. Do as you please. Thank you for understanding. Now, let's get out of this castle. I do not remember that being the end. I remember there being much more. So, care to explain why you're following us? It is my responsibility. I promise to watch over everyone while exploring the castle. We would also like to hear what you discussed with Geist while you were in his custody. In exchange, we will reveal what information we know. Does that sound agreeable? We can trust Dianthus. If you say so, then I'll believe you. Well, what is it you wanted to say? Right. So, it's about that Geist. Apologies for the unceremonious welcome. I guess by your tone that you don't intend to eat me? So, what is it? Where are you taking me? To the root of this false world. False? Wait, you mentioned something similar the first time we met, right? What the hell is your goal here? Yes, it's natural you should ask. And I suppose there is no harm in you knowing that much. Perhaps then you will cease your incessant protestations. Excuse me? So, as for my goal, it is to crush the sea's light and return the star to its former glory. Crush them? That's right. To that end, I have been tampering with each of the 4 seas light. Wait, So the anomaly was all you're doing? That was no anomaly. It was all according to my plan. I don't understand. What will happen once you destroy them all? You ask the obvious. The seas like control the environment of the star, commanding it. Destroying them will, in turn, transform the star into a world of death. It will fragment and shatter the tranquility of this world and drive most of the life on its surface to extinction. But what could you stand to gain by doing something so obscene? You are filled with questions, aren't you? Your minds are always driven to search for a truth. I suppose that is the type of creatures you are. Very well. Even beauty can be found in the breadth of knowledge. What? If you wish to know the truth, then work with me. I know everything you wish to know after all. Your origin, your purpose. I could take you to your parents. How sad. I'm not the kind of girl to be swayed by sweet nothings and lip service. Do you honestly think I'd agree to wipe out millions of innocent lives? That is a shame. You were so close to learning what you desired. He wants to create a world of death? And to do that, Geist is going to crush each of the seas light? Not to mention that the peculiarities occurring with the seas light were all just a portion of his plan? I can't believe it. Surely he knows how many were harmed by those events alone. Geist is deaf to it all. He truly does not care. His goal is to lay waste to everything on this planet. We can't let him do something so terrible. Then let's stop him. Agreed. I knew you'd see it that way. But where's Geist now? That, I don't know. I was in such a hurry to get away. There's no mistaking he must still be inside the castle, though. Dianthus, you've been awfully quiet. Explain to me one thing. You and your colleagues are fighting against Geist, right? Apologies. While you were all speaking, I have learned why Geist has invaded the Castle of Illusion. He is also no longer within the underground center, but is heading upward. I fear he is moving towards the Genesis Core. Where's the Genesis Core? It is in the topmost point of the castle. So his goal really was to destroy the Seaslight. There's a series of locks between here and the core which should slow him down. Which means there's no time to lose. Let's be heading to the Genesis Core. I will accompany you, of course. We may get closer to resolving the situation if I come with you. I will arrange for you to use our mode of transportation, the airship. You should be able to use it with my supervision. With the airship, even the Holy Capital is just a ride away. Please put to good use. Time is of the essence. Ooh, I can now fly around with the airship. Omen and friends, understand you harbor doubt over what we have done. It was all to aid in the survival of your race, although I do not expect you to believe that. What matters now is that we stop Geist. Agreed? Sure. We'll talk when this is done. Very good. Come on. We've got to get to the Genesis Core. Looking over at the messages. I will argue that Geist is not a Lich Lord. Because a Lich Lord, the death serves to benefit themselves. Whereas, well, typically it's to benefit themselves. Whereas Geist is legitimately doing all this chaos because he thinks it's for the better of the people of the planet. Which is not something that you would expect from a Lich Lord. Though I guess there are some Liches who would be seeing a world of skeletons and bones as the betterment of the planet and the people of it. That is a shame. You were so close to learning what you desired. What's that supposed to mean? What is it you Abels call us? Omens? Then perhaps that would make you the Harbinger. I do want to go and talk more on the motivations of Geist. Unfortunately, that requires talking about stuff we haven't actually gotten to just yet within the story of the game. Carefully beats the rock. There's a lot that can be said for how things are said and called in this game that I'm not going to get into. We are pretty close to a decent amount of like expedition. Not expedition. Exposition is the word I was. Exposition on the kind of state of the world and a lot of stuff that happens after we are done with the Castle of Illusions. So it's both pretty close, but also much farther away than it could be. But that's in part because of just kind of the slower pace that I've been taking the game. Once I start doing more stuff off stream, we will have things start taking a much faster pace, hopefully. There is current points that I need to... Oops. Well, if I'm going to end up summoning these guys, I'm just going to go and get all of them to start with. But there is a certain point that I remember that I have to go and get some things taken care of by. Thinking of that, we have the ability to go and level up our different jobs some. That's nice. Ooh, so close, but oh wait, no, we can start learning this stuff. Okay, that's nice. So I just need a ton of job points for that. I was thinking that was still locked, but luckily it isn't.
I think this battle is best avoided.
Okay, this is an interesting layout to go and deal with. So where was that? Okay, there's that laser. Does it go all the way? Okay, it does go all the way over there. Ignore it. We can. Oh, I am so much lower on health than I thought I was. Dear goodness. I very well could have just randomly died in combat without ever realizing that I was low on health, which would have been highly embarrassing. Ooh, something to screw around with. Research samples. Press the button. What's the worst that could happen? Fruit! Ooh. Oh, I got only a single grape. I was thinking I might have been able to get enough to go and make the last thing I needed. Actually, I might still be able to make it with just one. I don't remember. And oh dear goodness, that is so much closer to me than I am comfortable with. That was... Oh dear goodness, that was too close for comfort. My goodness. Oh, we've unlocked that, and we've pressed that switch there. I've elevated my heart rate from trying to escape that laser field. Oh. So those are unlocked now. We still want to just go over to this side first, I believe. I'm not 100% certain. Path will open to those who visit spring, summer, fall, and winter. So this is each of the different seas light, which is actually kind of neat to just go and take a look at these. Like, they look so amazing. Let's go ahead and get these all activated and do it in the appropriate order. Ooh. Wait. It's got a marker like there's something there, but I can't do anything further. Huh. Oh, if Square Enix had made statues of those, I would have forked out money for those, because those are just amazing. Especially if they had like made it so that it had like an internal lighting or something. The 4 demons' nests, one emerges from the earth, one locked in ice, one wandering the heavens, one slumbering in a mountain stream. That feels like it's going to be relevant.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has
I like
come.
that I went and touched it again, and it just immediately like, nope, you've gone and done the puzzle already. Prepare for a fight. Oh.
The battle. All clear.
So, that little thing that we just got is supposed to be used for one of the other rooms, I believe. I'm not 100% certain, but if I'm remembering correctly, that is the case. And is it just a fight in here? It looks like it's just a fight here. Oh, I am actually
Your judgment day
low
has
on
come.
stamina. Huh.
You have my gratitude.
It's been quite some time since I've actually run out of stamina. No, it hasn't been. I think I ran out of stamina in just the previous episode. Those are stationary. Let's see if I can somehow manage to mess up avoiding the stationary lasers that I can just jump over. If this one is moving, so that one I feel like I could have messed up. Moving and water? Oh, moving and crossing over each other. That... They're really trying to get me to trip up just very slightly.
Let the battle commence.
Now, I've lost a whole bunch of health. This could potentially get very bad for me.
Shoot. End the battle.
I
All
am
clear.
kind of excited for when I briefly forgot what the jump button was, and that made me panic. But I'm kind of excited for when I have all of the jobs maxed out and it just becomes a matter of trying to just play what jobs I want to play in this instead of the ones that need to be leveled. And was there something through here? I don't remember. Oh, hello there, friend. I do not have the time to fight you. I will come back and pick a fight with you after I've gone to sleep. Actually, we're at about an hour for this episode, so I don't know. Say, Dianthus, are you sure omens can survive okay without food? I appreciate the concern, but you really do not need to worry. Please continue with your meal. No, I have no problem eating. I was just curious. Is that the truth? Suspicious. And if I were lying, what then? If it is concern over my energy source, you'll be pleased to know we have something similar to your mealtime. Whoa, really? Of course. We would not be able to operate without a regular source of nutrition. There are many ways to resupply, but we prioritize reducing lag and mobility while balancing adverse effects of diversified... Wait a minute. I'm finding it hard to follow. My point is, we have a variety of ways. Can't you name one of them? I wonder if we can guess... Oh, I know. Are you sneaking tiny meals in when nobody's looking? I do not know if that is a euphemism for stealing food, but it may not be far off the mark. So you're stealing food? I did not say I was stealing food. Hey, if you ever need food, you can just ask. You don't need to hold back. Thank you, but there is no need. I have already replenished my energy supply during this conversation. Wait, what? How?
Have you finished replenishing?
I love that immediately after we finished that, Dianthus has had the voice line of, have you finished replenishing? But since I actually want to consume that, I am going to go and pick a fight with the behemoth and see if we can defeat it in time. Oh, I still went and fell into the laser. That's a small problem. Oh, I completely forgot that the one option for this is just simply going... Ow. I've been knocked down. One option for skills for this is basically just buffing all my damage for a brief moment of time. We can now make thunder orbs. That fight took so much less time than I was thinking it was going to. I was expecting it to be 10 PM in game before I finished that fight. It's funny just how quickly that went through. So, we have all that done. Let's go throw all of this in here. I'm gonna go see if maybe
Take care out there.
maybe I can work this. Okay, I can put it in there. I put it in there and then I immediately had the thought of, oh no, I think that was the wrong thing.
Welcome back.
We'll find out. So let's see. Can we go and make what we need? Excuse me, I'm level 41? When I last looked, I was level 39. Dear goodness. I didn't think I was gonna get that many levels. Okay. And I have a letter from Asil.
Take care out there.
Okay, so what do you have to say? I got a letter from Otilla, asking us to go and see her at the Heaven's Egg. I've got no idea what she's got planned this time, but we can't really ignore it either. Let's go and ask her. She's waiting for us by the cultivation pods. We can meet her there together. Are you okay, cat? My cat's just grumpily staring at me from the side, so I think it might end up being a case of calling this to an end shortly. Okay, we did get a grape juice. And since we got a grape juice, that means I should be able to go and make the... Was it the seasons or the 4 seasons?
I have to go and check around there next time.
Hello, Arya. I was actually not expecting to see you here, and you startled me. Yeah, could you stop that? So yeah, we can go and make the seasons. And... that Cocktail made of 4 different juices. Its appearance is said to be based on the many lovely views of the chateau, such as a sunrise or a sunset at the beach. I'll be perfectly honest. I think that's the first food that's popped up in this game.
See you later.
I think looks good. Like, well, looks good as a food. Like, that really just makes me think of like
Easy.
those. Okay, I'm glad somebody likes the food, but for me, that cocktail just looks like one of those dishes that's made entirely for appearance with no concerns for like flavor or whatever. But I also don't drink alcohol at all, so I'm not one to be able to say anything. Like I was saying, I don't drink alcohol, so I don't really know what to say on the matter. It could be good food. It could just be not. I'm just. It doesn't look good to me. All the other food has looked good. That one just doesn't to me. Oh, I forgot that I can just do this and we can go take a look at the different foods. For the briefest moment, I thought the buns of this food was just eggs molded into the shape of burger buns. That actually sounds like it could be tasty. I'm actually like just taking a moment to like look at all these again. This is all really nice and neat. And it would actually be kind of neat to go and stop and just like look at all of these once we've gone and collected all of the dishes, because that would be neat to see a completed thing. And Cress's sandwich is just all the way back down there. Okay, so it's 2 levels of things. It's the normal level and then the level when we make it a high quality one. Okay. I love the fact that I've only fought 3 of the different fears so far, but there's so many. Oh. This is kind of... Okay, so those are goblin... Nope, there's the gnome. I knew I saw an enemy that was called a gnome. So... This is kind of neat, just seeing all the different enemies here. I forgot about those things. I still don't like them. Oh, we can even go and take a look at bosses. That's kind of neat. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, save things. Wait, I already saved. We're gonna go ahead and call things to an end here. Thank you so very much for tuning into this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun this episode. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to do some more stuff off stream. Some of the other games that I've previously streamed, I'm thinking about working on going and just simply recording those and such. Namely, Hack GU is one of the ones that I've been thinking of switching over to recordings from streams. But thank you very much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content on it, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this. And I hope to see you again in a future video or stream.